If it's your goal to get jacked and you just don't know really where to start, then listen up. And I remember it was like 3 years ago, I'd watched those abs in 30 minutes or like 30-minute ab workout. And I remember doing them and literally never saw a change. And it took a bit, but I finally realized that I was doing all of the work except what was actually move the needle. But in my defense, I didn't even know what the needle movers actually were. So now here we are. And I'm going to help speedrun the process for you guys. So I drew a little diagram and we're going to take a look. And I don't want to hear anything about my handwriting, but this is probably like a pretty good representation. It's not an end all be all, but of just where your focus probably should be. At the base, we've got our calories. Nothing else matters if your nutrition is not in line. And for the majority of people, this is the sole long-term determinant of your body weight. One level up, we have exercise or resistance training. Now, I went back and forth on putting this at the base alongside calories. But the reason I didn't is because, say, in some imaginary world, you had to pick one or the other. At least with nutrition, you can always stay at a healthy body weight. But when it comes to exercise, know that you can never outwork a bad diet. Now, from there, we've got the macros. What actually makes up the calories that you're eating? These and your exercise are going to help determine your body composition over time. And they are definitely not something to skip over, especially your protein and fiber. Now, when we start going deeper, we've got our micronutrients. Let's think of it like what little compounds are in the food that my body probably does or does not need. These are going to determine how efficiently your body functions and just kind of how you feel on a day-to-day. This is energy level, this is mood. And then lastly, we have our supplements. And this isn't to say supplements are bad. I'm just trying to highlight that your focus probably shouldn't be how much creatine am I taking daily. It should be, is my training in line? How consistent am I with my diet? This is the stuff that's actually going to move the needle. It was only after I realized that the basics drive like 80% of the results that I finally began to see change. But anyway, that's all. I know it was kind of a long one, but I figure it'll build a pretty good foundation for my future posts. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.